This is Team for the Good Boys, and here is our instrumentation project. We've decided to do a water level monitoring system for a pet fountain, and the fountain that we are using is the Cat It 3-liter flower fountain. It features a holding container that is, 3 liters. This water is pumped through the fountain using a motor located on the bottom of the container. It will then flow out of the flower through a filter and back into the container. It looks super cool, and it gives your pet fresh water throughout the day. The only problem is that the container is a solid white, so it's kind of hard to see how much water is in the container without unplugging the entire fountain and removing the top. This can be inconvenient and make it easy to forget to check your water level every day. If the water level gets too low, the motor on the bottom is at risk of burning up. So to combat this problem, we've developed a sensor system to not only notify you when the water level is below the allowed limit, but also help you keep track of the water level throughout the day. Our first sensor is a gravity non-contact sensor. It's attached at a designated level outside the container using electrical tape to not ruin the outer surface. When the water is below the designated level, the LED will turn off and it will connect to an if this then that applet, which will publish a push notification to your phone that the water level is low and to refill it. It will also send this data to our other sensor that measures distance. If you can see, this cord goes to that sensor. It's located below the screen plate. It's been hot glued in place. The sensor will send a signal and wait for the signal to return back. The time it takes is in microseconds, which will then be converted into a distance measurement. The distance publishes to another if this then that applet, which will log the data actively into a Google Sheet. The photon will also receive the data from the non-contact sensor photon and will check and make sure that they agree. Either the water is low or is at a good point before communicating back with it. If the two sensors do not agree, they will not send any notifications. However, if they do agree, they will keep talking back and forth between each other as the loop continues about every 20 seconds. Here is our system at work. Our photons are connected and our LED is on, so our water level is okay. I'm going to remove some water so we can see the LED turn off, which will send me a push notification that the water level is too low. Now that the LED is turned off, my phone has received a if this then that trigger that my water is low and I need to refill it. All the while this is working, our distance module is currently measuring, and I am getting real updates in real time with our different distance data being sent to this Google Sheet.